Hi, Tatis. How are you, Tatis?
How do you do?
Hi, Charlotte. I think we'll wait a couple more minutes because I'm expecting at least one or two more people. There we go.
It's using the microphone.
Oh, hi, Darren and Colin.
Hi. Hey, Sensei, how are you?
Hey, good, good. Good. How are you guys?
Doing fine. I'm hoping to be at the Saturday class tomorrow as well if it's not raining, so I'll see you.
Right on. There's going to be a bit of a wind, so that'll help with the mosquitoes.
Oh, great. All right.
It's been actually quite good as far as the weather, really good. But last Saturday, it was a bit brutal as far as the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Tuesday night.
Yeah, they've been pretty nasty.
Yeah, they're coming out in force.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Sensei, take care. I'll leave Colin here.
See you later. Okay, let me just ask people a quick question. Is everybody on a carpet or a soft floor where you can do some rolling, or is it who's on a hard floor? Anybody? Wow, so Cheryl, I'm getting used to being the administrator here. I'm having to admit people in.
Oh, yeah, and you
The
can
admit button.
change that if you want.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can just let people just come in on their own.
yeah, it's in the setup settings, but I can talk to you about that after.
Okay. Good. Okay. So I see Siler. Any of the rest of your siblings joining us today, Siler?
Yeah,
Who? I can't see them.
Titus and Kyla.
Oh, they're
There
there.
they are. Okay. Cheryl, can you see when there's someone to admit, or is that just me that I can see?
You know, if you made me co-host,
I'm just concerned that if I don't see it, because it's quite small on the screen, and when I back up over there, I probably won't see it.
yeah, I think you would have to make me a co-administrator.
Mhm.
And I don't know if in your view, you can go to participants and click on my name and there's a more.
Okay, participants, okay.
Might be the way to do that.
Okay, so I'm on more, okay. Make host.
Yeah, make host.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
and then I could run that.
Would I do that? Need to do that every time? Yes, probably.
Yeah, there's a way we could set that up.
It's changing host.
We
Okay.
could talk about that after too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we might as well get started here. And yeah, it's just after 4. So, and we got people on. I was just kind of waiting for Andrea, but it looks like she's not going to join us today. I just mentioned that because she was just promoted to 10th Q. So she is a brand new senpai. And she sent me several videos of her doing her program. And she did very, very, very well. So keep in mind, any of you can do that. You just need to put yourself on video, have your parent or parents video you as you do the program movements. And of course, your program movements are on YouTube. I've made program videos for everybody's Q level. Okay, so let's bow in. So if you can kneel on the floor, that would be good. So let's say them.
Fíjate que no me ve el dual, dijo que se ve como que duerme, me falló, ¿no? Y aquí estoy. Así.
Onegaishimasu.
Ya le escribí.
Okay. There's Andrea. I was just talking about you. I didn't see you there.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, you know what? I'd like everybody to give Andrea a round of applause. Congratulations. She did fantastic on her demonstrations. Just excellent. Okay, let's warm up. Now, oh, Cheryl, how's my volume, my sound volume?
Your sound is good,
Okay,
Sensei. Yeah.
so Sensei Cheryl is joining us today, and she might be around on other Zoom classes as well. Now, as you know, these arm swings are a good warm-up, but there's actually a lot to it for our training. It's actually not just swinging our arms around. A nice way to get warmed up, but we're not just swinging our arms around. Who can tell me, like anybody who thinks they have a good answer, come up and say, what are some of the things that we're doing to make the arm swings happen, or what this movement is good for, what we get from it. So either how do we do this movement, or what do we get from it? What's good about it? We have one or two people say something.
And make sure you unmute yourself to say it.
If you're on mute, you have to unmute. I can hear some people, so I just assumed everybody was unmuted. So what do we do to do this movement? How do we make this movement? Or what do we get from this movement? Seems so simple, but it's actually a very, very good exercise. So what do we get from it, or how do we do it properly? So don't be shy. If you need to unmute the button, go ahead. If you need to unmute, I know at least some of you should have some good answers.
Movement of the hips.
Yes, thank you, Tavis. So you're using the legs and the hips. So that's part of how we do this movement, how we do the movement. In other words, I'm not doing this. I'm not just moving my arms around. It'll be an arm exercise. Well, Tavis is correct. You use your hips and your legs. Hips and your legs. Now, who can tell me something about the arms? The power comes from the legs and hips. So what about the arms? They're just relaxed, right? They're just relaxed. Okay. And also, this is a very good exercise for relaxing, getting the stress out of your body. So that's part of the answer to the question, what we get from this exercise. As Tavis mentioned, we learn to use the hips and legs, but what we get from this exercise is relaxation. So, especially if you're really stressed out, you've got lots of homework or tests coming up. So I'm going to show you how you can make this movement more dynamic, more physical, burn off more energy and stress if you need to. You just switch the weight, shift the weight, and turn the hips more vibrantly, more strongly. So you can make this arm swing very dynamic. But notice my arms are still relaxed. I don't really want to train myself to tighten my arms. So then I'm training myself to be tense and tight. Training myself to use my core of my body, hips and legs, but I'm still relaxed. I don't want to be tight and stiff about it. Still very, very relaxed, even though I'm doing it very fast, very strong now. So let's see if you can kind of match me in the power and dynamicness of this movement. Nice strong weight shift, nice strong hip turn. Really strong. But keep those arms and shoulders relaxed. And then when you want to stop, you want to gradually stop because it's a bit abrupt or shocking to just stop all of a sudden. So it helps with relaxation if you slowly, gradually come to a stop. Let's just do a little bit more of a warm up. Now, here, arching back a bit. Okay, now, I want you to warm up those legs and hips some more by coming down here. And use your elbows to push your knees out. And kind of go in figure eights. Figure eights the other way, really stretching the hips and legs. While we're down here, we can actually do some wrist exercises, some wrist stretches, still using your elbows to push your knees apart. Some of the adults in adult class have a little difficulty with this one, but all of you should have no problems. Doing some of the wrist stretches while we're down here, using your elbows to push those legs apart. Stretching the hips, groin area, lower back. Good. Coming up, rotating the knees a little bit. Good, and the hips. And other way. Excellent. Roll the shoulders. Warms up the shoulders and the spine. Other way. And just some head rolls. And then we're warmed up. Okay. One foot in front of the other, Funaku Kendo. I'm going to turn sideways. You can see my posture. So, like we mentioned last class, the English word for this is boat rowing. And that's really good to know because if you can imagine you're in a canoe or a rowboat and you're rowing, you want to use your legs and hips. Otherwise, your arms will get really tired and you'll strain your lower back. So you use your legs and your hips just like you're actually rowing a boat. So if you want to imagine you're actually rowing, that will make the movement proper. Legs and hips. Now the other side. So imagine you're pulling something back really strong, like the paddle through the water, pushing something forward really strong. So you got to use your core, hips and legs. Your arms won't do it. Now with the tenkai, with the turn. Want to make sure you keep your knees bent so your center of gravity is low. Otherwise, when you do tenkai, wobbling a little bit. Knees are bent, center of gravity really low. Excellent. Now Manuchi, just forward and back. Just forward and back. As big an arc as possible. As big as possible without leaning over. Push the hips forward. And now with the tenkai. Keep going. I'm going to watch you guys, see how you're doing with this. Nice, good extension. So Tatis, that's looking good. Okay. Excellent. Now, just a quick review of what we did last class. We'll do it really briefly so we can do some other things as well. Four direction Manuchi. I think everybody has done this before, but let's just review the directions first to make sure you know. So we won't do the arms the first time. So we shift forward and back, tenkai, 180 degrees, step to the right, right to the left, 180 degrees. That's the four directions. Directions, we do Irimi Tenkan to start again. So Manuchi, coming back, turn, Manuchi, step to the right, Tenkai to the left, Irimi Tenkan. Forward, behind, right, to the left, Irimi Tenkan. So if this is new for you or you're not sure how to do it, you want to do it with me facing the same way as me when we start. So Manuchi, Tenkai, then we step to the right, then we turn to the left. One more time. Each, ni, ha, i. Okay. Tenkan Undo, 90 degrees. Let's have the left leg forward. Each and back. Each and back. Keep going on your own. Follow me if you want. Keep the back straight. Nice big extension. Everybody knows why we want these things. Excellent. Okay, Migi Hanmi. Right leg forward. 180-degree turn. Tenkan Undo. Each and back. Each, back. Just follow me. Keep those arms extended. Keep your back straight. Keep your weight low. Good. Okay. So that's not new for anybody. And now I'm going to add something to Tenkan Undo. More advanced. I mean, more movement. So I'll demonstrate. Go back to 90 degrees. Well, you have to watch very carefully. I'm actually going to angle this down a bit more so you can really see my footwork, because that's what's going to change is the footwork. So I do 90 degrees. I slide, step back. And I slide, step in, come back. Watch that again. I do 90 degrees like before, but instead of stopping here, just stop and slide. Then I slide in, slide back. Okay, I have a question for everybody. Why do you think I'm doing that? Or why would a person add that extra movement? So it's bigger movement, it's more footwork. Why might that be useful? What might be applicable for that? Can anybody guess? Or anybody think they have a good answer? Why am I doing the Tenkan Undo and not just moving my foot here, but adding slide steps? More movement. Who thinks they have a reasonable answer for that? Why am I doing more spacious movement? Taking up more space, covering more ground. Covering a lot more ground. Anybody? Senpai Seiler, can you venture a guess?
To be more aware of your surroundings.
Well, you really have to be more aware of your surroundings when you do this because you're covering more ground. So there's more of a chance you might trip over a gopher hole or a rock. So you have to be extra careful with your surroundings because you're covering more surroundings. But why would I want to take up more space and cover more ground? Sometimes it's not enough to just do a Tenkan like this, right? If I just do a regular Tenkan Undo, here, here. Maybe that's not enough movement. Maybe they're still right here in front of me. I might want to create more space. Or I do that simple movement, got rid of this person, but then there's another person coming my way. So I might want to move again. So this little bit of movement might not be enough. You might need to make extra space, extra distance. If they adjust, if they track you, or there's more of them coming. So you might need to move further. So you're managing your space. In Japanese, the word for proper spacing is ma'ai, ma'ai, M-A, ma, A-I, just like A-I in Aikido, ma'ai. So that means managing your space. So that's what we're going to do is work on that is Tenkan 90 degrees, but we're not going to stop here. It's extra movement back. And then we want to slide in, extra movement. Then I slide back. So let's actually try together without any arm movement, just with our legs, just the footwork to make sure we're getting a sense of that. So let's have the left leg forward. So we're all doing it the same way, 90 degrees. So just the footwork. And then we can focus on being nice and straight. In Tai Chi class, in Tai Chi, we're always talking about imagining you're hanging from a string. That's just a nice way to say, stay vertical and don't lean. Okay, so step, step, slide, slide, step, slide. So you slide in, step, slide back. Slide in, step, slide back. Slide up, step, slide back. Slide up, step, slide back. Okay. Now let's add the arm action into that. Big arc. So step, slide back. Slide up, step, slide back. Slide up, step, slide back. Slide up, step, slide back. Each and back. See how big you can make that. See how much ground you can cover. You never know, you might have to get out of the way, not only quick, but very far. You might have to really get out of the way. So you want to be able to cover a lot of ground if you need to. It's really important to keep those legs bent so you can generate power from your legs and keep your balance nice and low. Now, I want you to breathe in when you do the first one, breathe out when you do the second one. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, okay. Let's do that on the other side. Migi Hanmi, 180 degree Tenkan. I'd like you to watch me again. Just watch for a moment. So, a full turn, I step, instead of just turning and stopping here, I slide step back. Then I slide step in. By the way, senpai, what's the term we use for this big sliding in? I'll give you a hint. We usually say the word entering in English. So some of the senpai should definitely, all the senpai should know this. When I slide in, what's that called in Japanese? Sliding in, or I'm entering into the space.
Hear me?
Yes, thank you, Tatis. Fantastic. Irumi, exactly. Irumi is entering. Aikido movement is based on two main movements, Irumi and Tenkan. So this is the Irumi, this is the Tenkan. This is the Irumi, this is the Tenkan. Two most important movements in Aikido. Domo arigato, Tada-san. Okay, let's do this together. So right leg forward. Let's just do the footwork. We're not going to use the arms. Work on nice straight posture, low center of gravity, knees bent. So step, turn, slide back. Slide up, turn, slide back. Slide up, turn, slide back. Slide in, turn, slide back. More. Finish with the leg movement. Ground you can cover. How much ground can you cover? Okay, let's add the arms. Good self-protection skills. Strong, clear bubble, protecting ourselves. So right leg forward, ready, Step up, turn, slide back. Slide in, turn, slide back. Slide in, turn, slide back. See how much ground you can cover. Keep going. Excellent. Okay. One more thing. I am going to come towards the camera with a shomanuchi. And you have to get out of the way before my hand comes out of your laptop and hits you. So you have to time it and do a 90-degree tenkan. And you can decide if you want to do a regular tenkan where you just step and turn, or the new one we just did where you step, turn, and slide back. You can do either one. Most important thing is that you time it correctly so you don't get hit, but you're not going too soon, so I can't track you. And keeping good extension to protect yourself. So, ready? Here I come. So I'm coming with this arm here so you know which way to go, right? Your tenkan 90 degrees. I'm not going to count, I'm just going to go. I'm going to start slow. I'm coming right towards you. Yes, time it. All the way. Ah, I got Tatis that time, I think. Here we go. Okay, now I'm doing the other side. Tenkan the other way. Ready? Okay, I'm just going to do one more. Gotta get out of the way. Okay, now I want each one of you to be the striker, and the rest of us have to get out of the way. So, Tatis, I'm going to have you start, okay? You're going to be doing shomanuchi right to the camera, and the rest of us have to get out of the way. Can everybody see Tatis? You might have to squint.
Hello.
Okay?
Am I on the main screen?
So Tatis, I want you to do 2 strikes on each side, okay? 1, 2, and then switch sides. Okay. So, Tatis, you go ahead when you're ready. That was just 2. 2 on each side. Okay, Colin, are you ready?
Yeah.
So Colin, if you will strike next, so you do 2 on each side. So how can we get Colin? Colin, can you talk for a bit to see if we can get you on the speaker screen here? There we go.
Yeah, okay.
I gotcha. Good, very good. And that was good form, Colin. That was excellent. Okay, Senpai Seiler, can you come up to the camera and speak into the microphone? See if that gets you on the big screen. There we go, I see you. So.
I'm just putting everyone on spotlight in their turn.
Oh, you can do that? Fantastic. 4 times. Nice form, Senpai. Okay, that was very crisp, sharp form. Thank you, Senpai. Okay, Seiler, are you the only one? I thought you said I thought Titus was there too. Oh, Kyla. Okay, good. So Senpai Titus, you come up and you do the strike, Titus? We got you. We got you. So 2 strikes on each side, please. Yeah, that's nice and close to the camera. Good, that's nice and accurate. That's right to the lens, right to the camera. It's very sharp, very accurate. Okay, Senpai Kyla. 2 strikes on each side, please.
Se puso otro score. Okay, bueno, voy a tocar, ok. Porque es el opción.
Excellent. Very accurate as well. Very accurate. Okay, so Senpai Andrea. Okay. Excellent. Okay, Charlotte. Okay, so Charlotte, whenever you're ready, you do a Shomen strike, a straight up and down strike. Good. Excellent. Other side now, right? So Charlotte can do the other side now. Yeah, Charlotte, that's nice and straight. Excellent. Okay, did I get everybody? Did I miss anybody at all? Cheryl Sensei, do you want to give us some strikes? Can we do that with the spotlight? Okay. Okay, you know, when Sensei Cheryl was striking, she was actually making my laptop shake. Okay, let's bow out. Let's do some misogi breathe. Pardon me, we'll do some misogi first, and then we'll do a bow out. So some quick breathing. So from your center, breathe in and expand out from your center as you breathe in. Breathe out back to your center. Breathe in, expand out to the whole world, even to the stars. Breathe out, bring everything back to your center, right where the belt knot would be, right below the belly button. Breathe in, expand outward and everywhere. Breathe out, come back to your center point. 2 more times. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Once more. Okay, now breathing in and up. Breathe out, down. Bend your knees. Breathe in, scoop your palms up to the sky. Breathe out, press down to the earth. 1 more time. Breathe in, scooping up to the sky. Breathe out, press down to the earth. Good. Now make fists, breathing in, pulling the breath up into the body. Breathe out, send it into the earth. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, down. 1 more time. And then let's come back to our center. Nice straight standing. Our weight is relaxed into the ground, but our posture is nice and tall. Breathing into the belly. Arigato. So let's bow out. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Domo arigato gozaimashita. Thank you, everyone. So everyone did really well. Really well. Good to see everyone. Andrea, maybe you didn't get your diploma today, but if you didn't get it today, you'll get it Monday for sure. And you know what? You know about the senpai patch now, right? Did your mom tell you about the senpai patch? Okay, that goes on the right shoulder or the right chest. But Andrea, I have a little surprise in the envelope for you too. So something a little extra in there for you because you did so well. I had to put in a little extra bonus there for you. So there's something, a surprise in the envelope for you as well. Okay. Everybody have a good day and a good weekend. Good to see you all.
Bye.
So hope to see you next Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Gone.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, attacking through the screen's a good one, right?
Yeah, it really works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works fine. It works fine. It really, it
Mhm.
works well enough. Yeah.
Oh, and do you want to stop the recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I did do is I arranged it so it records automatically as soon as I get on.
Right. Yeah.